Chapter 6: How to walk on the ascending side of life. I'm doing my best to offer the readers and listeners, through all this information I'm giving, ways, ideas, and means of using in their own benefit the DNA combinations they have been born with and they cannot control yet. I'm already seeing now some eyes which are getting wide like that. I say, what? Do I hear DNA? Yes, I'm talking about the DNA. I am trying to teach you how to deal with your own DNA so you can control what you have inherited. Are you trying to tell me that the DNA can be willingly and consciously modified so the person can become what she or he wants to become, instead of what he was programmed by the parents and relatives to become by the genetic inheritance? Yes, provided that the respective person knows exactly what he wants to make of himself or herself and his life. One must have a clear perception of his own value, must evaluate correctly his qualities and faults, must clearly become aware of his talents and of the way he will make the best out of them. Most of all, he must design a sharp, clear mental layout of the inner structure that he wants to exhibit. Okay, now, to walk on the ascending side of life means, by default, as you like to say, living in God and from God and allowing Him to manifest through you in any given moment. This type of behavior has nothing in common with religion. We must clarify this thing. The Church preaches about God in its own way. It tells the world its point of view in such a way to make it understandable to the masses, and this is a very good strategy as long as it doesn't put a wry sense on the subject. Me, I am expressing my point of view, and my point of view only. I am talking as the person from the anteroom. I am the person who has traveled and tasted consciously from both worlds, here and there, both energies. I was given the privilege to remember and to use the information from the next place because I desperately wanted not just answers, but workable solutions to resolve my twisted, cruel, unfair life. I wanted the solution so bad that I begged God for either my death, either to be reborn without any recollection of the past whatsoever. I would have wondered by the universe. I would have wondered about the universe for a long time, because wondering was easy. The universe was beautiful, and the questions had answers, and the answers were coming to me in such a way that my conscience extended here and there, and it was able to handle them and even to make fun of the old traumas and unfulfillments, make fun of them. Everything that tortured me here became ridiculous, and I am able to remember that sensation of a trauma, of an unthinkable, cruel trauma here becoming ridiculous then. I was laughing about them. And now I don't care about them anymore. I was offered the privilege and the amazement and the enchantment, and then again the huge, grateful amazement of receiving, after a life of torture on earth, the divine love, the love from its very source. That, and only that, was the unique one that could make me a whole again, because its source is the whole itself. How can I describe it to you? It's an assembly of sensations, but these sensations are colorful, and every color has its own taste and smell and sound, and their billions of combinations are continuously moving, and their spirals lead to infinity and create the infinity. And the infinity is God, and God is love. And the circle goes round again.